When you hear the word evil, most people think of the devil. They may think of Hitler, Bin Laden, maybe some terrorist groups. On a local level, you may think of people who have done horrible things, raping and murdering people. Now, these are extreme cases. There are different degrees of evil all around us and within us. The so-called good people can be evil sometimes. Let me tell you a story. A woman was getting her hair done for a trip to Rome with her husband. She mentioned the trip to the hairdresser, who said, "Rome? Why would anyone want to go there? It's a crowded city. You're crazy to go to Rome." "So how are you getting there?" "Oh, we are taking Alitalia. We got a great rate." "Alitalia?" exclaimed the hairdresser. "That's a terrible airline. Their planes are old, their flight attendants are ugly, and they are always late." "So, where are you going to stay in Rome?" "Well, we'll be at this exclusive little place over the Tiber River called Teste." "Don't go any further. I know that place. Everybody thinks it is going to be something special and exclusive, but it's really a dump, the worst hotel in the city. The rooms are small, the service is early, and they are overpriced." "So, what are you going to do when you get to Rome?" "Oh, we are going to see the Vatican, and we hope to see the Pope." "That's rich," laughed the hairdresser. "You and a million other people are trying to see the Pope. He will look the size of an ant from that papal window. Boy, good luck on this lousy trip of yours. You are going to need it." A month later, the woman came back for a hairdo. The hairdresser asked her about her trip to Rome. And the woman said, "It was wonderful. Not only were we on time in one of Alitalia's brand new planes, but it was overbooked, and they bumped us up to first class. The food and wine were wonderful, and I had a handsome 28-year-old Italian stud who waited on me hand and foot. And the hotel was great. They had just finished a $5 million remodeling job of the hotel in the city. They too were overbooked, so they apologized and gave us their owner's suite at no extra charge." "Well," muttered the hairdresser, "that's all well and good, but I know you didn't get to see the Pope." "Actually, we were quite lucky because as we toured the Vatican, a Swiss guard tapped on my shoulder and said that the Pope likes to meet some of the visitors, and if I would be kind enough to step into his apartment, study, and wait, the Pope would personally greet me." Sure enough, 5 minutes later, the Pope walked through the door and shook my hand. And he spoke a few words to me. "Oh, really? What did he say?" "He said, 'Where did you get this shitty hairdo?'" On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most evil and 1 being the least, this hairdresser is a 2 or a 3. She's not an evil person, but she's just mean, negative, and unable to see anything good in anything. She finds fault with everything and everyone. She always looks for the negative side of things, and as a result has a negative approach to life. Now, this is just one face of evil. There are other shadows of evil, such as getting angry with other drivers on the roads, spreading gossip, being jealous of other people, having an unforgiving heart, being critical of others, being angry with the world. All these are ways in which evil manifests in our lives. We often say that evil is Satan manifesting itself. Most people think that Satan is a person or a being with a dark face, hanging tongues, and a spear in his hand. Another one said that Satan, Satan, stands for seeing anything as negative, which actually makes sense. The fact of the matter is that evil exists in all of us in varying degrees. In biblical language, we call it our fallen nature, and in theology, we call it original sin. In psychology, it is called our shadow side. So the question is whether we live in the shadow, feeding our dark side, or whether we live in grace, projecting the light. Jesus reminds us that we are the light of the world. Thank you.